We're basically at a time on our planet where we're shifting into what some people term as New Earth, or the shift from 3D into a 5D reality. And what that basically means is we're shifting out of a time of polarization from like good and evil, dark and light, to more of this wholeness, this oneness. Right? And this is a collective shift, but it's also an individual shift. So what I find is there's a lot of people waiting and waiting and waiting for this to carry them, or for this to happen, and for them to be saved. The only person coming to save you is yourself. And I can tell you right now that if you are waiting for to get to a 5D state or to New Earth to be happy, you're not going to get there. If you're not happy now, you're not going to be happy then. Okay, so here's what's holding you back from that. And we're constantly going through these different states all the time, so it's a constant shift. But you can make these choices in each moment to stay on that new trajectory. Okay, and this collective shift within all of us is what kind of drives this and keeps us on this new trajectory. So ask yourself, what do you want to align with? All right, and here's what's keeping most people back from experiencing that and experiencing that in the now. You can be in a 5D state now. You don't have to wait. Right? So the biggest thing that is creating this issue for people is separation. And what drives this separation a lot of times is comparing to others. Okay, comparing what someone else has, or what um, someone else does, or what their lifestyle is like, to what you have. Okay, and this is always going to fall short because you're always going to find someone that's smarter or better looking or richer than you are. Let's just face it. Okay, so this is always going to fall short, no matter how good you are at everything. Okay, and this can go one of two ways. The way that this manifests within us is that you can either get really depressed by focusing on what someone else has or what their life is like versus what yours is like, or this can actually cause anxiety. And this can actually lead to this heightened state of, oh, I have to do better, I have to make more, I have to be better, I'm not enough. Okay, and that can create this anxiety. So it can go one of two ways, but in the big picture, in the grand scheme of things, this is actually pushing you further and further away from other people and separating you more along those lines. Okay. So one of the ways that you can kind of break yourself out of this is, well, first of all, stop comparing yourself to others. It's the obvious one, but start asking yourself, why do I want this? Is it something that you genuinely want or genuinely need, or is it because someone else has it? And because they have it, you want it too. Okay, and once you can start pulling these things out, you can start becoming aware of how this is impacting you. Okay, are you trying to impress people? Are you trying to one up someone? Keep up with the Joneses, as they say. All right, once you're aware of these, then you can kind of break that pattern, break that cycle. Okay, another way to do this too is, instead of being like pissed off if someone does something well or is better than you, be happy for them. Be happy for their success. Be happy for what they did, what they made, something that they succeeded at. And honestly, you'll end up getting more of that happiness back yourself because you're genuinely happy, you're genuinely in that state of gratitude, of joy, and your life is going to be better. All right, don't take my word for it, try it out. All right. Another thing that I see a lot of separation in is with our beliefs, political beliefs, and these are put in the media and really force this separation and push us away from each other. But just ask yourself, are you going to stop loving your mom because she got the shot? Are you going to stop loving your dad because he believes in a different religion than you do? No, at the end of the day, it's just love. So bringing that back together, bring back to that to the oneness, bring that back to wholeness. And really, at the end of the day, it's love. Okay, loving people, meeting people where they're at, regardless of their beliefs, regardless of things that happened in the past, and just loving them for who they are. They're not going to change, they are just being them. So love them for who they are, And this is kind of where we're headed. And then you'll be in that higher vibration. You'll be in that, coming from that higher place of love, dropping those judgments, not helping anyone. And in turn, really, you're the one that benefits from all this. Right? So just keep that in mind next time you're around your family. And this will be a good practice ground. Don't take my word for it, but try it out. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about this one. All right, we'll see you on the next video.